Hello, and welcome to CWI's online orientation, advising, and registration program. The purpose of orientation, advising, and registration program is to make sure that you as a student understand the basic college policies and procedures related to first semester success, such as deadlines, aid disbursement, technology like Blackboard, and your MyCWI email account. You will experience degree planning, which aligns with your placement scores, degree choice, and career goals. And finally, you will understand how to use the MyCWI system to register for courses, verify your financial aid status, access your bill, and access your academic profile information. At the conclusion of this presentation, you'll need to take a short quiz about the information presented here. When you pass the quiz with a 70% or higher, you will have completed the mandatory orientation requirement. The hold blocking your registration will be lifted within approximately 1 hour. Be sure to review the academic calendar for open registration dates. Throughout this presentation, you will hear references to documents available under Course Documents. If you look to the orange toolbar on the left of your screen, you will see the Course Documents link, and the items are available there. In addition, I recommend you look through the Student Resources tab for some further detailed information on a variety of topics, such as a Blackboard tutorial, tutoring resources, disability services, and the library. The crucial difference between the CWI online orientation and in-person orientation is the availability of advisors. The in-person OARs are staffed by CWI's professional advisors to answer your questions and to help you plan your degree. If you feel you need help with this process, please attend an in-person OAR instead of completing the online OAR. If you cannot attend an in-person OAR, call 562-3000. After you have completed the online orientation, to schedule an appointment for academic advising. Planning your degree will take at least 45 minutes. Therefore, make an appointment versus coming in for open advising.
Hello and welcome. I'm Erin Peterson, an advisor at CWI, and this is Leonard, my trusty sidekick.
We're so happy you've decided to join us here at CWI.
And not to worry, you're not alone. We are here to help you reach your educational goals. What are your goals? How do you define success? Let's see how others define success.
American author Arnold Glasgow says, success isn't a result of spontaneous combustion. You must set yourself on fire.
Thanks, Arnold, but that seems a bit drastic. Let's try someone else.
Mark Twain said part of the secret to success in life is to eat what you like and let the food fight it out on the inside.
No, still not what we're looking for here.
How about success is about the glands? Sweat glands. Zig Ziglar said that one.
It's weird, but you know, he has a point. Whether or not you succeed depends on how hard you're willing to work for it. And if you're willing to put in the hard work here at CWI, we're willing to work hard for you too. One Stop Student Services is our front line to help you succeed with your goals at CWI. One Stop is just that. You don't have to go to 15 different buildings on campus to get your question answered. Just come into the One Stop for advising, registration help, financial aid, and even your student ID and bus sticker. You can do it all at the One Stop. Come on in and say hi.
Bonus points for being free.
The first document to get you on your way to success at CWI is the Student Handbook. Seriously, Leonard? The Student Handbook is available online and outlines the rights and responsibilities and expectations of being a student at CWI.
So, let's just say I'm having trouble with some of my homework. Who should I confer with to do it for me?
So anyway, if you need assistance, CWI does offer free tutoring to its students. Math and writing labs are staffed with peer tutors for your benefit. Plan it in your schedule to use tutoring early in the semester. You will be amazed by the benefits you see. Amazed. CWI also offers a career and college transfer center. If you're unsure of your education goals or career path, and who isn't now these days, the Career and College Transfer Center can help you find your interests. And when you're ready to enter the workforce, the CCTC also offers resume writing, interview skills, and job searches. And even more than that, we have Wednesday workshops. These 50-minute workshops focus on successful student behaviors, like time and stress management, coping with test anxiety, increasing your reading comprehension, and even conflict management. We have set up a carefully named website so you can find the dates and times of these workshops. It's www.academicsuccess.signupsheet.com. At the College of Western Idaho, you are not alone. We will help you reach your goals. Isn't that right, Leonard? Leonard? Where'd you go?
Over here, boss. Getting warmed up. That Ziegler guy said I'm gonna have to work up a sweat.
As our advisors mentioned, you are not alone while at CWI. You will find several resources to aid you in your success. Tutoring is free at CWI. This CWI library can help you with more than just books. The CWI librarians support your academics with research materials, research strategies, stress release activities during finals. If you cannot make it to one of the 2 library locations in Nampa and Ada, the library website offers 24/7 online chat assistance. CWI supports our veterans with staff members who assist with how you can meet the requirements and certify for educational benefits. You can visit with a VA representative at our one-stop locations. In addition, you will find details on the CWI Veterans website. CWI Career Services can assist you with deciding on a degree or a career path if you are undecided. And when you are at the end of your goals with CWI, Career Services can help you with job searches, resumes, and interviewing. CWI Disability Service Advisors are available at both Ada County and Nampa campuses for appointments to discuss accommodation eligibility. We hope you will visit us at One Stop Student Services to assist with anything that you need. If you cannot come in, we have a robust eCampus student services available by contacting 562-3000. Advising is one of your keys to success at CWI. You will find our professional advisors located in the one-stop offices and are available year-round. You are assigned an advisor and recommend you visit with him or her often. In addition to career and degree planning, our professional advisors offer weekly workshops for student success, time management, goal setting, and coping with test anxiety are popular workshops offered throughout the semester. How are you paying for school? If you are not using financial aid, you can skip to the next section. But if you are using federal financial aid, you need to know this important information. The financial aid process can take several weeks. CWI staff are here to help guide you through it. If you have not already applied for federal financial aid this year, it's not too late. Be sure to use the free application for federal student aid. You need to complete the FAFSA each school year and list the schools you would like to send your information to. The aid year runs from July 1st to June 30th. It includes the fall, spring, and summer semesters at CWI. For example, if you complete the 15-16 FAFSA, you are applying for financial aid for the fall 2015, spring and summer 2016 semesters. When you submit your FAFSA, your information is evaluated to determine if you are eligible for the Pell Grant and work study and student loans. The Pell Grant is money that doesn't need to be paid back when you successfully complete your classes. Work study is an opportunity to reduce student loan debt, gain work experience, build professional relationships, and earn a paycheck while going to college. Positions range from office settings to facilities and work around your class schedule. Lastly, student loans are available for most students, and CWI encourages keeping your student loan debt as low as possible. Only borrow what you need. You likely will need to fill out our loan request form to be awarded any loan money at CWI. Approximately 3 to 5 business days after you submit your FAFSA, CWI receives the information and will be in contact with you by way of your student email. Your file can require a review at any point. Be sure you check your My Documents and your student email often. Once your eligibility is reviewed and aid is determined, you will be able to review the types of aid and amounts awarded to you in your My CWI. After careful consideration, accept, reject, or reduce your student awards. Accepting your aid is not the end of the process. If you accept student loans, you need to complete a master promissory note. and entrance counseling at www.studentloans.gov. Entrance counseling helps students understand student loans, managing your spending, provides repayment information, and how to avoid student loan default. The Master Promissory Note is a legal document in which you promise to repay your loans and any accrued interest and fees. If you accept more money than you owe for your tuition, fees, and any bookstore charges, you are eligible for a refund. CWI's refunding partner is U.S. Bank. Did you know that you don't have to be full-time in order to be eligible for financial aid? The number of credits, not classes, you are enrolled for affects your financial aid eligibility. Your initial award notification and awards reflect a full-time status, which is 12 or more credits. If you are not enrolled in 12 or more credits, the financial aid staff will adjust your aid to your actual enrollment in the weeks leading up to the census date. Please watch your student enrollment and your financial aid award carefully on your MyCWI. In order to maintain financial aid eligibility, you must earn at least a 2.0 GPA, which is a C or better average. You must complete the courses in which you register for. The minimum standard for completion is a 67%, and the third standard is not exceeding the maximum time frame allowed to complete your degree. In short, refrain from taking classes that are not required for your degree. If you are unsure about any or all of these standards, make sure you visit with an academic advisor in the one-stop office. To review, the financial aid process can take several weeks to complete. It doesn't end with submitting the FAFSA. You have to complete the steps above to receive your financial aid. Now you will see a short how-to video demonstrating how to access your financial aid information in MyCWI.
This is Ben Bishop, here to help you understand how to use the Financial Aid tab in MyCWI. Click on the Financial Aid tab and then on My Documents. Now you can see there could be multiple years in the My Documents tab. For example, in this Documents tab, there's 2014-2015 documents. Now there could be for you 2015-2016 documents as well. The status of each document is listed. Now, not received means the document needs to be submitted to the college. Incomplete means the document was submitted, but there's something that still needs to be completed on that form. Waived means you no longer have to submit the document, and received means the document has been submitted and completed. Once all your forms are marked as received or waived for the corresponding academic year, your financial aid file for that year may be considered complete. Your file may be reviewed at any point, so it's very important to check your My Documents tab, as well as your student email often. Now let's take a look at the Award Notification tab. This houses the Financial Aid Shopping Sheet, which is an individualized document that covers all your important estimated costs of your education. This can be used to determine your financial eligibility at the College of Western Idaho. If you want to avoid a high student loan debt, consider the Reduce My Student Loan Awards before you accept any student awards that may be awarded to you. If you have been awarded student loans for the academic year and you want to reduce the amount, choose the year that you're enrolled in, and then you can enter the amounts for any loans that you would like. Keep in mind that the revised loan amounts will be divided evenly between fall and spring semesters. Now, if you've already accepted student loans, this function will not work, but you can contact One Stop Student Services on how to reduce your student loans at that point. Finally, let's visit the Accept or Reject My Financial Aid Awards. Choose the appropriate academic year. Now, do keep in mind that if you're awarded any Pell Grant, it will automatically be accepted, but you will need to accept or reject any remaining awards. On the awards that you have been given, you can choose, using the drop-down menus, to accept them or reject them. So you can choose that on each of your awards and then click the Submit button. If your awards do include work study, your process is not yet complete even if you submitted accepted for them. Remember to visit the CWI website to find further information on how to search and apply for specific work study positions. Now keep in mind that financial aid at the College of Western Idaho is awarded as full-time estimates, and it will be adjusted to your enrollment at the census date. You can check the academic calendar for specific dates. Now remember, if you have any questions regarding the financial aid process, you can visit One Stop Student Services. But there's also other resources to help you out as well, such as SALT at saltmoney.org and the National Student Loan Data System, also called NSLDS. You can visit that site at studentloans.gov or nslds.ed.gov.